Hello and welcome to Regrowtech India. I am your host, Durre Nayab, bringing to you yet another episode in the Java Beginners Interview Series. So, today we are going to see a program which checks whether a year is a leap year or not. Now, first of all, I'd like for us to understand the little logic as to what should we do in order to check whether a year is a leap year or not. And then once that is sorted, we can go ahead and find what the code will look like, right? So let's get started. First of all, this year, 2024, it is a leap year, right? That is because if we divide 2024 by 4, we would get a remainder of 0, right? So any year when divided with 4 it gives a remainder of 0 would be simply a leap year. Now, that's simple as that, right? Let's write the code for it and see whether it is correct or not. So I'll just quickly go here. Oops, I'm so sorry. Yeah, let's quickly write the code. So it's quite simple. Let us say int year equals 2024, considering we are in that. And then if year mod 4 equals 0, then simply say, and you know what, let's just go ahead and print it. Leap year, else simply not a leap year. Okay, so if I test this, you will see the answer is that it is a leap year. Let us try some other years as well. Let us say we try 1996. Oops, I'm so sorry. Shouldn't have pressed enter. So 1996 is also a leap year. And if you want to verify whether this is correct or not, we can also do that. So if I just come here and check 1996 is a leap year or not. So it is a leap year. Okay. So if 1996 is a leap year, meaning our answer is right. Let us check with some other years. Let us see if I check with 2000. So 2000 should also be a leap year because 1996 plus 4, that should give us a leap year. What happens if I go 1900? So it also says it's a leap year, but we are not sure whether it is a leap year or not, right? So let us go back here and check whether we can find that out. So 1900 is a leap year or not. And it says 1900 is not a leap year, right? Then why are we getting it as a leap year? Now let's talk about what exactly is the problem that arises with 1900. Now years like 1900, just give me 1 second. I think my pen is not working. Okay, it worked now. So the year like 1900, 1700, like 1500, they will all be divisible by 4. However, if you check them, they are not leap years, right? Now, considering the divisibility rule for 4, if you're aware of that, is that the last two digits, if they are 0, meaning the entire number will be divisible by 4. So the problem only arises with century years, right? Century years meaning the one that has two zeros in the end. Let's just understand that for now, right? What is the problem that arises? The problem is that even though they are not a leap year, they tend to follow the pattern that they are divided by 4, modulus 4 is equals to 0, hence they become a leap year, right? So for this century only, we need to apply one more condition. We need to check that the here, if at all, if it is a century year, meaning year mod 100 equals 0, meaning it is a century year, then we should also check that it is divisible by 400 and not 4. Okay, so we can check. So we'll just apply a condition here. Year mod 400 equals 0. Okay, so if it is modulus or if it is a century year, we should also check it should be divisible by 400 and then it will be a leap year. That is one condition. Another condition is that if year mod 100 is not equals to 0, meaning it is not a century year, in that case year mod 4 should be equals to 0. Then again, these two cases is for the leap year. Okay, else it is not a leap year. So both of these, in either of these cases, we will have to say that the year is a leap year, otherwise it's not, right? So accordingly, we will have to change our conditions in the code as well. So let's go ahead and continue writing. So if year mod 100 equals 0, then it should be also year mod 400 equals 0. In this case, this will be a leap year. There will be another condition. So I'll just quickly copy this, paste it, and we'll say else if year mod 100 is not equals to 0, but if year mod 4 is equals to 0, then in that case again it is a leap year, else it is not. So I have kept the year as 1900. Now let's see what happens. So now it says it's not a leap year, meaning now our condition is right. So if you check it with something else as well, let's say I want to check it with 1700. So it should say that it is not a leap year. It does say it's not a leap year. So again, there are two things to be checked. One, that if it is a century year, then it needs to be also be divisible by 400, right? Century year, how will we check? By dividing it by 100 and seeing if the remainder is 0. So that is why we checked if year mod 100 equals 0, and if year mod 400 equals 0, meaning if it is a century year, then it should be divisible by 400. If it is not a century year, meaning it should be completely divisible by 4, right? In both of these cases, the year will be termed as a leap year, else it will not be termed as a leap year. Now, in case of 1700, it was a century year, right? If year modulus 100 equals 0, it was a century year. However, when we divide it by 400, it would not give us 0, right? So this condition is false. Now, here it says if year mod 100 is not equals to 0, first condition itself is false. So then it will directly go to the else part and say it is not a leap year. I hope the program is understood to you. I have broken down the code in order to explain it. But if you watch the entire video, I hope things will be much clearer. If you have any more programs that you would like for me to take up, please put them on the comments below. Other than that, if you like the video, hit on that like button and subscribe. Have a good day.